I don't understand.
Yeah, me neither. We pretty much nailed it the first time.
Rick and Morty Season 3 kicked off with much as an obscure start anyone could have hoped for. In execution of both the episode's plot and airing, being broadcast at 8 p.m. to midnight on loop, both on air and on Adult Swim's live streaming services. The season premiere, The Rick Shank Redemption, featured the Galactic Federation collapsing, a majority of the Council of Ricks meeting their demise, and Beth finally divorcing Jerry after much build-up from the previous 2 seasons. All of this being the product of Rick's cunning jailbreak. All of this, especially the latter, will impact our cast of characters in different ways that we'll subtly see throughout the season. At least, if Season 2 and this premiere was any indication. I say that because Season 2 saw the show explore the traumatized mind of the Smith family, Morty's transition to an aggressive, cynical being like his grandfather, Rick's inner demons and true feelings becoming more apparent, Summer frequently tagging along on adventures, causing her to develop an admiration for Rick, and the parents of the Smith family working harder than ever to mend their broken marriage. While I don't believe the show will ever become more serialized in this 3rd season, in fact, I believe it'll maintain the level of continuity it's built, with having common nods to previous episodes, and plot points being mentioned and followed up on a few times, but for the most part, it'll remain an episodic series. Just because it remain episodic doesn't mean character development will cease to exist, however. If anything, it'll only attain a more dominant presence in the show. A lot of people are disappointed in Rick's ending monologue in the premiere, as they feel it was the writers crumbling and throwing out development but out through the 2nd season. But I believe that was just Rick being over the top and playing off his revealed true feelings for the family in order to maintain the cold, sadistic persona he's gassed up. He did want to dispose of the Galactic Federation and the Council of Ricks, but maybe he also wanted to protect his family by doing so, not just covering his own ass. I mention this because I believe this will actually serve as a driving force for Morty's character in this upcoming run of new episodes. Now that Rick's true feelings and intentions have been exposed to the audience, he's going to double down to make sure an inkling of that never slips up again, and will be off his rocker this season, and will have direct repercussions on Morty. I strongly believe Morty will be depressed in Season 3, that his resentment towards Rick will escalate as his mental health only declines. After all, he did shoot Rick with the intention to kill, unaware Rick handed him a fake gun in the first place. He won't be as aggressive towards the world as he was in the previous season, but slowly breaking into a state where he just loses his drive, being even more cynical than before. Evidence of this comes from both the Season 3 promo and the animatic live stream on Adult Swim's development meeting a few months back, which might be in the same episode. The animatic featured Rick pulling Morty away from school and socializing once again to go on their deadliest mission yet, where they only survive out of sheer luck. Morty exclaims he can't do this anymore and breaks down to literal tears. This near-death experience may actually serve as a catalyst as to why Rick decides to transform his body into a pickle, exclaiming he's Pickle Rick. As seen in the promo, Morty has almost no reaction to Pickle Rick, and sports a look of exhaustion and despair. He's seen this shit 100 times by now. He's just tired of Rick's antics. The same antics that have cost him his life in his original dimension, numerous social outings, and even his parents' marriage. Season 3 may see this all accumulate into Morty being at his lowest point yet, that he may not snap out of until the finale. He'll become more dissociative around everyone, and far less reactive to Rick's hijinks, changing up their dynamic and may actually have Morty take more straightforward approaches to more complicated dilemmas. Or thinking outside the inverted mix-up box, and coming up with solutions much quicker than other characters. This depression could lead Morty into desperation to get rid of his insane grandfather, which may lead into the reintroduction of Evil Morty, who too seeks to get rid of the Rickiest Rick. Or he was just a one-off joke that everyone wants to unfold into a massive, deepest lore story arc. Either works. I do think a Morty who's driven more and more into the offensive against Rick would be an interesting direction for his character, as he's forced into daily shenanigans without a choice. It'd also be wise to incorporate the divorce subplot into Morty's arc to increase resentment towards an uncaring Rick, who serves a key role in causing the fracture in the first place. Also, please McDonald's, bring back the Szechuan sauce. I know there's recipes out there and you can just buy Szechuan sauce from your local grocery store or an Asian food market, but we all know it's not gonna have the McDonald's flair. So please, for the love of your fans, who also share a passion for Rick and Morty, bring back the sauce, please. I don't know if I can wait until next year. Do it for the meme. But these are just my thoughts and I want to hear yours, so please in the comments down below, what direction do you see the writers taking Morty in Season 3? Do you agree he'll be depressed, or do you have a different idea in mind for the character? Let's get a discussion going in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps us out. Follow us on social media. Please support us on Patreon. Join our Discord server. Links to everything in the description down below. Awestruck Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.